Okay, jumping straight in. So I've already put my foundation and my eyebrows on off camera, and right now I'm going in with my Nars concealer in the shade Caramel, and I'm highlighting parts of my face that I would like to bring forward. So under my eyes, my forehead, my nose, and also my chin. I spend quite a lot of time blending this area because I just want it to look as flawless and smooth as possible. So I do go in my beauty blender and dab 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 away. So once that's done, I'm going to grab my Laura Mercier powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm going to set it. I'm also focusing on the inner corner of my nose, as I tend to get quite oily in that area. So I'm packing on that powder, particularly in that area. If you guys have noticed, I don't really sweep the powder away. I try as much as possible not to. I feel like it moves my makeup. So basically I pat it into my skin and let the oils in my skin naturally warm to it. Okay, moving on to contouring, I'm taking my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NW55, along with a huge shader brush by MAC, and I'm going to start creating some shadow underneath my nose and also on the side. I'm also going to take that product along the top of my nose, near my eyes. This is going to create just some kind of arch building up to my nose. To contour my cheeks, I'm using a Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm gonna basically place the product on top first, and then I'm gonna go over the top of it with a beauty blender. I really do like this technique because I feel like it literally like warms the product into the skin, and I really do think that doing this gives my makeup a more skin-like appearance. Okay, so to take away from the harshness of that concealer, I'm going to go in with my MAC Skin Finish powder in the shade Dark and basically just dust it over the top just to make sure there are no harsh lines anywhere. I'm also going to take this powder and apply it all over my face, just basically to do the same thing, reduce any appearance of harsh lines and also to set my foundation. Okay, I'm going to go over my contour with my Ebony Bronze Bronzer by CoverGirl, and this is basically just going to add a little bit more dimension to my face. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. So sometimes I tend to get powder on my brows after using so much powder on my face. So what I'm doing in this clip, I'm basically using my MAC brow set in, can't remember what shade, but I'll leave it down below. I'm just going over my brows just to make sure they don't look, you know, powdery or dusty. Moving on to my eyes, I'm taking my paint pot in Layin Low by MAC, and I'm basically going to use this as a base for my eyeshadows. I'm then going to take my Realgar eyeshadow from my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to use this as a transition colour. From that same eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take Love Letter eyeshadow and I'm going to place that in my crease, and I'm going to start building up the colour. I'm then going to take this pinky purple shade from an old Wet n Wild palette, like old school, and I'm going to pat that on my lids, and from that same palette I'm going to take a blue purple and start to create a spotlight effect. Fill in that space in the middle, I'm taking my Heavy Metals liner by Urban Decay in the shade Distortion. I smoked out my bottom lash line using Perversion eyeliner by Urban Decay and also the purple in my crease. I then went on to add some mascara and some lashes, and this is the end result of my eyes. Okay, so back onto the rest of my face. I'm blushing my cheeks with Burnt Pepper Blusher by MAC. I really felt that this complemented the look as it had a hint of orange in it, which I felt went really well with my eyes. I'm then taking a fan favourite by Fenty Beauty. I'm using their highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't picked this up since the last time I used it, but I felt like this went really well because it just complements the orange as well, because it's quite a yellow based highlighter. And then around my nose and my temples I use Cheeky Bronze Highlighter by MAC. So for lips, I started off by lining them with my Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade True Brown K. I kind of had a little bit of a disaster with my lips because I was trying to be different, but then I ended up doing the same thing. But I tried to go over the top with a normal lipstick using Patisserie by MAC, and I basically just put that around, you know, just the middle of my lips and spread it everywhere. But I didn't like it, so I was really trying to like it, but I didn't like it. I just felt like it didn't do anything for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you liked it, but I ended up wiping it off because I felt like it just didn't complement my face and the look very well. So of course instead I used a gloss, and I'm using my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. This is divine, I love it. And then gonna go over the top with my favourite, which is Lust Lip Gloss by MAC. And that's the look, guys. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments below. I look forward to hearing your thoughts, and I'll definitely see you in my next video soon. Bye guys.